I am just a rapper. Sick boy make moves like a chess piece. And that move real quick like Nestle. Let me make it clear for a second like Pepsi. I was never worried about my wallet being empty. Cause when it was empty, I was still happy. Walking with my Walkman, freestyle rapping.
Hello and welcome to the Spice Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It has been a little bit of a break, longer than I usually go in between uploads, and as I mentioned in my last video, that is because I am back at school. So just so you guys know, if you see less frequent uploads, that's what's going on. I hate to sound redundant to, I know a good chunk of you guys saw the last video, so but yeah, that's just what's going on. So today we are taking a look at Shadow Aerodactyl. Alright, what a beast. Alright, so many of you that have been hanging out in the community tab have seen the shenanigans that have gone down. You guys actually voted for this one to be built here, so now you get to see it eat a Mandibuzz, and that is sure tasty. And let's see if they really doubt my charge moves here. Let's see if they let this through. Oh my, they let the Earth Power through. That really sticks for them, because now they're going to have to shield this if they want to keep their Stunfisk alive. They drew out the Machamp again, which I think is what they probably wanted to do. This Earthquake is going to hit. That sucks, but I mean, we'll be okay, because you might have heard what this team was on my Twitter. But this person brought probably the thickest meta you could think of, you know? And so Shadow Aerodactyl being as classy as it is, this is a pretty tough team to take down. But it does have some play against Stunfisk, as we saw there with the Earth Power, landing nice and doing a big chunk off that Stunfisk. And then obviously anything that flies, Shadow Aerodactyl is going to rip it out of the sky. It's going to knock it out of the sky. If it's a fire flying type like Talonflame or Charizard, it's gonna kill it even faster. So yeah, we saw Shadow Aerodactyl do some damage right there to the Deoxys, and in comes the no, it wasn't Shadow Aerodactyl. Sorry, I wasn't watching. I was telling you guys all about the Charizard and the Talonflame and all the hibbity hobbity hoobda. But yeah, the Psycho Boost is not going to kill the Blastoise, and that's going to be a dub against some major milk in Game 1. So GG's to that opponent, but we were able to pull through with the Spice, so we'd love to see that. We'd love to see that. Charizard into Machamp, so it's going to be all about getting this Charizard lined up with the Aerodactyl. So if we swap right in to Blastoise, okay, we're likely to get them to swap out, okay? So now we have a better shot at making it so Aerodactyl is lined up with that Charizard in the back, right? And that's really it's I'm going to freak out just thinking about what the Charizard, you'll see. Okay. All right, I'm going to explode. I'm going to explode. You guys, if you blink at any point during this video, you might miss a Charizard being destroyed. At any point during this video. Truthfully, it is what, 6 or 7 clicks maybe, it looks like, to get rid of a Charizard. So we'll see here. Let's put it to the test. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it would have been 5. I think it would have been 5. I really do. I really do think it would have been 5. I really do. 6 total, maybe, if it was at full HP. That's possible. But either way, I mean, it's severely disrespectful. And the Charizard is going down. That's what we love to see. But moving into the next one, GG's, of course, to the opponent. And yeah, so XL Blastoise is definitely pulling its weight in this team. It's pretty thick. Shadow Machamp, an absolute beast. There's no surprises there. But actually, Blastoise is ranked pretty high for Remix this time around, I believe. Oh, and these are in Remix, I should say. You'll probably see that in the thumbnail and the title. But yeah, these are in Remix, so there's no Swampert. Which, obviously makes this much easier to get away with Aerodactyl, right? So yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Look at this. Look at this big damage to the Abomasnow before going out. And we've got a shield advantage now. This is exactly what we need. So I'm going to lose that shield advantage right away. Hopefully they throw an energy ball so they're out of energy. Yep, big nice. And so hopefully they shield this on the Abomasnow. If not, the Abomasnow is going down. Okay, Abomasnow is dead. And in comes the Scizor. And I don't really know... I don't think there's really anything we got to worry about from the Scizor here. I do think unless it has Iron Head, we're resisting most of its stuff here. So, yeah, drop the shield. Go for it. And Blastoise is coming in. And I don't even think I need a shield. I think that was the idea here. I was like, can I save my shield and just water gun down? Maybe that was a little disrespectful of me. But, you know, I think it was just like, I think I did it out of safety. I was just worried that, like, Scizor would spam out Machamp or something. I don't know. I just knew that Scizor wasn't taking on that Blastoise, and so that's why I did that. I didn't have to do that. I think I do that way too often. Like rewatching these matches, like I get too comfortable with Blastoise in the back just being like the heavy beef. So, all right. So this is a Charm A9. So I'm gonna immediately swap into Aerodactyl to do some big damage up against the Charm A9. And suddenly all of those XL candies they put into that that Ninetales are looking a little goofy because we are going to be taking that thing down. But that being said, I am jealous. I wish I had an XL Ninetales. I just don't have the candy yet, so I don't know how everybody gets the candy, to be honest with you. I see them all the time, and I'm like, what the heck, man? Like, they have Vulpix. They've been so sparing with Vulpix since the XL candy update came out. Like, they used to be literally everywhere before the shiny dropped. Like, you could not go anywhere without seeing like a ton of Vulpix. My friends and I would like talk about it. We'd be like, oh yeah, there's probably just a Vulpix at the park. Like, there's no point in going to check out the spawns because there's just a Vulpix, you know? But now we're all like, I need Vulpix because there's 2 Ninetales that you got to build for Ultra League. So, and then if you're an idiot like me, you'll probably end up building an XL Vulpix at some point because why wouldn't I guess. The lengths I go to. So, yeah, Hydro Cannon. We're going to lose this team. Dragalge, you might have seen this in Shrady's video. I ain't got anything to prepare for Dragalge. I mean, we lined up, and I was like, as soon as I saw that thing, I'm like, man, I don't have any ground types for Ultra League. And, I mean, I don't really have any ice either, so... Unless I'm coming at it with Dragons or Charm, and, you know, you can't really Charm a Poison type, so, you know, Dragalge is a real weak spot for me. That's just like a personal thing. It doesn't have to be you. You can build a Ground type, and you could build a Stunfisk if you really wanted to, but I'm not doing that. You could build a, I don't know, what's good against Dragalge? Ice? Psychic? I have Psychic. I could Gallade. I could Gallade up in here. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to run some Gallade. Oh, and speaking of the devil, yeah, they're running Gallade right there. All right, well, I think the thing about the Gallade lead is you don't really have to shield anything because they're not going to close combat here, usually. And the Leaf Blade doesn't kill, and since I have the rank 1 Venusaur here, we are going to be frenzy planning this Gallade or grabbing shield. So yeah, we grab shield, and that's all right. We lost the Venusaur, but now Aerodactyl's coming in, and we are just losing so much health on Aerodactyl so fast. But we're gonna have so much energy on Aerodactyl, and it is so beefy. And oh look, okay, they used a close combat. Thank God. I probably would have gone with the Leaf Blade there because they were gonna get a shield either way. All right, Earth Power coming through. This is gonna do a bunch of damage to the G-Fisk here. Beautiful. And now Machamp's coming in. Oh my gosh, it's gonna just it is doing some big damage to the Stunfisk there, and in comes their Venusaur, and the Rock Slide is gonna do some big damage. It's gonna do some big damage to that there Venusaur, and anybody who knows these counts in the one shield knows that you are not getting to a Rock Slide, so do not believe that you are getting to a Rock Slide. Throw the Cross Chop and pray that you have a Shadow Machamp. And here we are. Beautiful, beautiful takedown of the Venusaur. Definitely what I needed to see. And down goes the Stunfisk. Dub for the Dactyl, baby. Dub for the Dactyl. So, yeah, that was the one game with Venusaur, and then we're moving back into Blastoise. So yeah, so apologies about that. But you know, the thing about running Spice, I have the disclaimer in the beginning now. You know, these are the highlight battles. I did go the worst set I did today. I've only done 4 of the 5, right? No, I've done 3 of the 5 and 2 bonus battles that I had stored. And yeah, I had 1 negative set with Aerodactyl out of the 3. One was a 3-2 and one was a 4-1, and then the other one was a 1-4. So I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some. Will I use this thing more? I don't know. Maybe, if you guys really want me to, probably down the line. I feel like I gotta team it up with Shadow, Shiny, Aerodactyl, or Arcanine, because I have both of those with like good PvP rolls and badges, Shiny Shadows, in the Ultra League. So, what can we get for the third, man? Niantic, hook me up. Let's see what we got. Next Shadow rotation. If you guys could make the Rocket Leader bosses Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, everybody would thank you. Everyone. Every single person in the world would be like, yes, Shiny Shadow Charizard. You know, it would be a good way to make the community not hate you right now. I'm just saying. I know you guys reverted that. I know you guys reverted that stop distance, but, you know, I can be bribed with Shiny Shadow Charizards. I can be bribed, Niantic, with Shiny Shadow Charizards. Shiny Shadow Squirtle XL, Shiny Shadow Wartortle XL. Oh, the possibilities are truly endless. Truly. And in comes the Snorlax. Gonna pump it right in the face with a cross chop. Take that thing down. So, GG's. Moving in to the next one. So, I think the last one as well. But yeah. Yeah. It's been a good time. Been a good little video here with Aerodactyl. You know, a little touch base with the homies. All right, Machamp into Dialga. What is going on with the Dialgas in Remix here? Is that actually a good pick, or am I just like at the ace range and that's why I'm seeing all this crazy stuff? I mean, to be fair, I'm also running crazy stuff, so you know. I deserve to be here, but I don't know. Am I missing something about Dialga? Let me know in the comments if that's like a thing. I don't know. Maybe somebody posted like a video being like, "Oh, hey, Dialga's actually really good in Ultra League," or maybe just a coincidence. And Dialga was around recently, and a lot of people don't have Ultra League Mon built that are near the 2500 range, and so they just power up a raid boss and hope that it's good, single move. Was that too real? That was too real. That was too real for... Yeah, that was too real. Probably. Alright, Ice Beam doing a bunch of neutral damage to the Dialga here, and I am actually going to be getting into this Hydro Pump to take this thing out, which is, you know, definitely brutal for the Dialga. And in comes a Charizard. Oh, guys, we're going to toy with it. We're going to toy with it a little bit. And in comes the Aerodactyl. Goodbye. Delete. Delete. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing if you are interested, and get on my friends list. Hit that Patreon.
What's your motivation? I am just a rapper. I don't need the paper. No Will Smith went off without a hitch, man. CHILD is the ish, man. Do 16 bars, no wristband. I'll always be childish. Call me Maggie Simpson. Run the track like my tongue's an Olympian. I've always been this good. You just weren't listening.